Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking college hoops. Headed to the Big Ten, where Indiana takes on Iowa. It may be cold outside, but our promo code is HOT for 20% off the entire site at picksandparlays.net. Iowa is -10. The total is 152.5. And this is a relatively low total for Iowa. The Hawkeyes really good offensively, one of the higher scoring teams in the country, but actually it's a 15 to 20 points higher for Indiana. So a little bit interesting on this total, even though Indiana's been hit the over in 4 of their last 5. Iowa 10-4 to the over this season. Indiana 8-6 on the year, 9-5 against the number. Iowa 12-2 and 10-4 against the spread. That's a lot of numbers, and we've got Sean Higgs to break them all down for us. Sean, who you got?
I'm going to lay it with Iowa. We're not wasting any time. We'll lay to 10.5 here. And listen, Hoosiers, this isn't like the 80s. This isn't good Hoosier ball. This isn't some Final Four team. Lost by 9 at Illinois, 7 by Wisconsin, and now you're playing the cream of the crop of the conference who've been blowing out teams 26, 15, 22, 15, 15. They had a 2-point win at Rutgers, and they lost in OT at Minnesota. So you see the blowout numbers here. You might be a little nervous laying a double digit here, but don't be. This Iowa team could score, and the defense is pretty good because you're winning by 20 games, by 20 game in conference basically here. I'm laying it. I'll be comfortable if this was 11 or 12 because I think 15 is going to be a number to get to. And the way Indiana's been playing, I just don't see it. They've lost to the two good teams they played by 7 and 9. This team is better than putting those two teams together, and probably still won't beat this Iowa team. So, yeah, I'm going to lay it. Iowa is a good team. Let's be honest. They lost to Minnesota. All right. That's lost an OT on the road. Gonzaga, you're going to hang your head for them losing against those guys? Come on. Them and Baylor are so good. So, yeah, I think they're 10 points better. This year, it looks like you got a clear separation of really good teams and then like then you got good teams and then there's like everybody else. I think the Hoosiers are down at everybody else and lower pile. Why Iowa's creeping, obviously they're ranked in the top 5 here. So, they're one of the premier programs. So lay it. Let's lay that point. And I know you're going to ask if I'm going to lean. I'm going to lean on the under here because I think it's going to be like, I will get to their 80, but I don't see Indiana getting that high. So, yeah, I'll lean on the under, and we're going to take the 10.5 here with Iowa.
Well, especially because that number is 152.5, which is a pretty high total for a college game. Even though Iowa, as you mentioned, there's a few teams in the country that are really dynamic, really high scoring, and really fast paced. Like it's really uncommon to see college teams averaging 90 points per game, but that's just what Iowa's been doing. The problem is when you have a total that high, you need both teams to contribute
Yep.
at 152.5. So not sure if Iowa plays the greatest of defense, but Indiana would have to have some shots fall to score that many points. But that's going to do it for our college hoops talk here on Picks and Parlays. Great stuff from Sean Higgs. As always, Sean, thanks for joining us.